Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Anime Sundays, the show where we talk about anime or read manga on whatever day of the week it is. Today is Thursday. Was having some technical difficulties with my streaming situation, so we're back. Rereading some chapters. If you've been tuned into the One Piece Talk podcast, I already read chapter 1100 and 1099. But it's only right that I read them on here just for y'all, just so you can go back and see what I personally think about the chapters, my own diagnostics. I got to tell you, though, when 1100 dropped, we did have a crazy kind of reverie for that. So go check out that stream on that One Piece podcast, that One Piece Talk podcast. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. We're going to fly through these couple chapters. That way we can go ahead and just, get straight into the new. And yeah, let's get right into it, my nigga. All right, 1099, the pacifists. I remember we was talking about the homies. We got Odin here. He's doing his thing. I don't know what those animals are, but we press. Okay, right. So I think this is right after Kuma is mad about them burning down the town again, I believe. So we're just gonna take right off in there. Boom. You've done enough, Kuma. Huff huff. There's no saving anyone else. You'll only add yourself to the casualty list. Get out of there. Please, Kumachi. You got the villagers watching him. All right, he's going against the king, right? I got the idea for this effective policy from a country in the Far East. They were able to curry favor with the celestial dragons by burning away all their trash, leaving a beautiful, spotless city. Definitely referring to our good friend in the Gray Terminal, probably, right? Monkey D's, and Sabo and all them. We went to town on them. One must have the heart to do the devil's work. That's the only way to ensure a nation becomes rich and bountiful. King Bakor. The people are still resisting, sire. You murderers, we didn't ask for this. Stop burning our country to the ground, the typical. Stop burning the southern province. Like, come on. They're failing to see the greater good. Kill 4 or 5 of them. Anyone who disagrees with the king's edict is welcome to step forward. Right, boom. So now they're just shooting civilians. We know it's getting crazy. And then it's like, who's that? Stop. We'll execute you on the spot. Kuma's here. He's like, F that. Y'all not finna burn my city down. Kuma's church, tend to the wounded. Bonnie-chan, stay inside. We can't have you get caught in the light. Is it gonna be okay? I've never seen Daddy so on edge. Don't you dare. There are consequences for those who take up arms against their king. It won't be pretty. You're a bumpkin of a priest right now. We got the slurs flying. We know how it gets down in One Piece. And then boom, Kuma starts wilding, probably sends everybody out of there. This day will go down in history as Sorbet's one-man revolution. And that's how we know Kuma gets the nickname Tyrant. The Holy Land Marjoie, it seems Sorbet has a new king. How odd. And to whom did the crown fall? The people would not take no for an answer, so Kuma relented. They're yelling, Kuma, Kuma. He became a king who lived in a beaten town old church, right? King Kumachi. And then, of course, he's healing people again. My hip is killing me. Stop teasing me already. I'm nothing but a figurehead. Bulldog-san is the one who's really running the country, right? King Bulldog was our old king. His last reign wasn't half bad, right, bro? People in One Piece just don't die from old age. They'd be old as hell. Sure, we were poor, but our hearts were full. Mind you, it would have been even nicer if I could say the same thing for my wallet, right? Now Bonnie is like, you mess with her devil fruit powers. She's looking like a grown woman here, even though we know she's a child. By the way, who's the babe we've got running laps? She looks just like Jenny. And then Kuma's like, huh, Jenny? And of course, she's like, Pant, gotta up my stamina. Why are you looking at me like that? I want to be able to sail to the horizon with daddy by the time I turn 10. Daddy? That's why I'm trying to build up stamina. And then she's like, oh, I'm a grown ass bitch. I feel like this gat is like, yeah. She yells, you're Bonnie. Wait, did you eat a devil fruit? When? Kamachi, pull yourself together. Could this be the age fruit? Where did she find it? I don't know. Try chanting something. Granny time, granny time. Hang on, Bonnie, your Bonnie can't take this. Right. Then they never really clarified either. When did she find that fruit? Just stumbled upon it. Like, come on now. Bulldog-san requires an audience. King Kuma, Bulldog-san requires an audience, and then boom. Whoa, you actually did it. Amazing. Look at those wrinkles. I still like can't make myself old, so Buddy's just clowning Shawty. Who are you, old timer? You must be Princess Bonnie. I'm Bulldog, your father's advisor. I've come with dire news. The previous king. I see you've already met my mother, the old queen, Dowager Connie. Not older than him, right? We know she lives forever. King Bakori's plotting another comeback. What gives this article? What gives articles a total smear job? It thinks of Bakori propaganda, and that's right. Now we know Kuma is the evil tyrant. It says here you burned villages, took the throne by force. How dare he? He's probably laughing about this at some resort overseas. I'm about to say, Kuma, where'd you even send him? You know what I mean? You're supposed to be paying attention. This proves Bakori's still got the backing of the world government. I'm sure he'll make another bid for the throne. I've had reports suggesting his battleships are already on standby. I never want to see Bakori's face again. He'll kill us for sure if he returns. I feel the same. I won't let him take one step on sorbet soil. If he attacks again, I'll do all I can. Only I'm sure they'll have me hunted down as a criminal now. I won't be able to stay in the country. With that in mind, Bulldog-san, can I ask you to claim your title as king so things can carry on as they are? Right, so Kuma's got this plan. He's like, I gotta get the hell up out of here. Everybody's gonna get murdered. Cool. Also, would you be willing to take her in? The church won't be safe anymore. I understand. We'll make a new home that protects her from all sources of natural light. Now Bonnie getting a hold of her powers a little bit. I did it. Bonnie, I'll be back as soon as I can, so be a good girl to then. You look just like Ma. You're leaving, but I'll be so lonely. Hello, Bonnie. Oh, excuse me, y'all. There he is. Be good Marines and shoot at him, right? Before he pulls up on Kuma. 3 warships, it looks like. Kuma's not pressed. He's a tyrant who usurped my throne, the very definition of a corrupt dictator. Kill him this instant. I'm Sorbet's rightful ruler. Have you no shame? How dare you show your face here again? Of course, Kuma sunk the entire armada. Of course, it's crazy. So, bro's definitely got to be dead after that. After that, Kuma would go and see and be branded a pirate. His strength fueled his notoriety, which spread like wildfire, earning him a bounty. Why can't we see the bounty? Who knows? You know, Bonnie misses her father, daddy. I miss you so much. I'm sorry, Bonnie-chan, but try to understand. Kuma-san saved us all. He's a hero. I don't care. He was my dad first. I'll finally be cured after I turn 10. Then I'm gonna be a pirate too. Well, let's just wait and see. I could be an adult right now if I want it. And we see that Kuma's sailing far and wide for a cure. You know, he's like, have you ever encountered this disease before? You can't be in the sun. How awful. He goes over to this island, found you, Bartholomew Kuma, right? There's a big prize on your head. He bodies these cats. Your daughter has another 5 years at best when he gets to this other kingdom. He's really just out here being a great dad, searching, doing all he can for Bonnie. It'll be a miracle if she reaches her 10th birthday. Everybody's telling her she's trash. Hey, it's him. Dragon ship, first of all? We really didn't talk about that. Dragon ship? It's wild looking. Dragon ship is out of control in this. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, Kuma, and they're like, "Oh, it's him. It's our old homie." You know what I mean? Let's see here. Hold on, yeah. And then see he sees the squad. Kuma-chan, Eva, and Uzuma got caught and sent to prison. And how are you holding up? I hear you've been wearing a lot of hats recently. King, tyrant, and pirate. People change. Oh, please, like anyone in the Revolutionary Army would take those articles seriously. By the way, Kuma, how would you feel if I became the captain of the Eastern Forces? Why are you asking me? Dragon-san won't let anyone officially take up Ginny-sama's old post without your blessing. I'm kind of like, well, he didn't feel that strongly about her ass getting kidnapped. Surely didn't feel that strong about it. Another sharp-tongued woman heading up the Eastern Forces? That's fine by me. All right. Of course, see Dragon and Kuma. Of course, Eva and Nizuma are caught. Dragon's like, fuck them. Dabo and Koala wanted to see you too. Our young revolutionaries are steadily becoming stronger. I'd love you to see how far they've come. As I've traveled the world, I've often found myself wondering what Dragon do here. Honestly, I'd like to return to the revolutionaries too, but that reminds me, I wanted to talk to you about Bonnie. Have you heard of a Navy scientist by the name of Dr. Vegapunk? There was an accident the other day, and he's going to have to switch labs. It's usually tricky to get a hold of a man like him, but I'm sure security will be pretty lax around him at the moment. Uh-huh. And so Dragon was completely wrong there. What up, Sage D? What up, man? We here, man. Wow, my story never uploaded. What the hell? That's why nobody's fuck, man. I hate when Instagram does that. Jesus, the elixir is crazy for the cheeks. Anyway, all right, boom. Thank you for the lead, Dragon. To be honest, I was close to giving up. I'll try not to be a stranger. If I can cure Bonnie's disease, I'll be ready to fight by your side once more. And Dragon, go where the wind of fate takes you, my friend. Like, okay, fate says. Okay, boom. You got getting in here, boxing. Hiya. I went easy on her. Wow, Bonnie, you're amazing. Daddy. And then, of course, he's back at where are we going? I'm taking you for a checkup. This doctor is just going to take a look before you're cured. And now we're at the Navy Science Division, Lab 8, future location of Egghead. I wonder what the significance might be there. You know? Boom. Godzooks people really do come in all shapes and not Godzooks, but your head is big as hell. People really do come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? Funny looking at you. I was thinking the exact same thing. Holy cow, what a huge head, kind of creepy. Your physique is extraordinary. Please, you must let me study your muscles for the sake of scientific progress. Oh, is she the sick child you mentioned? She looks like a cheeky champ. Well, a little pluckiness never hurt anybody. Sapphire scales, eh? You've done well to contain the spread. I can cure her. You can? I'll do it with a method that's never been used in the medical field till now. Let me see Bonnie and Sentimaru love. Now she's sitting on the axe. I didn't even peep that. To be more precise, I'm going to perform a stem cell transplant. With the amount of money and effort involved in the procedure, it'll be like making a cyborg. You're going to turn her into a cyborg? No, I'm just comparing the cost. Are you a buccaneer? Of course. He's like, what? Yeah, I work for the government, right? I trust Dragon. What makes my blood so special anyway? I don't have enough samples to explain it in any detail. Because I trust Dragon. Nigga almost sold your ass back into slavery. And they keep CP agents who failed at their jobs. Right. You want to clone me? That's right. I've been searching for the perfect model for my clone soldier project. If you donate some blood and give me permission to make your clones into soldiers, I'll waive all the medical expenses for Bonnie's procedure. You don't have any money, I assume. No. well, it's, well, it's not like I can pass on an offer like that anyway, but what are you going to do with them? An army where all the soldiers look just like me, are they going to be like the Marines? That's the gist of it. Have you ever heard of electromagnetic energy? My soldiers will have bodies so sturdy that they deflect bullets. They'll be heroes that protect the weak and helpless. If only I could get them to fire lasers too, those pirates would be scared speechless. In the face of devastating scientific power, evildoers have no choice but to submit. Right. This nigga head is crazy. Why I look like a heart right here? There will be warriors of the future. There's no limit to their potential. He said you were open about your ambitions. He was right about you being both eccentric and trustworthy. Dragon said that, did he? He's always been a bit holier than thou. If clones of me end up saving people someday, maybe I can view that as a good reason for why I was born. And then here goes Kuma with that, woe is me. I'm just the worst human. Because I'm not one. Dragon won't be happy about this arrangement. It's okay. I have nothing but gratitude for you both. Honestly, if it cured Bonnie, I would make a deal with the devil himself. Please just save her. And it's crazy how those words are going to come bite him in the ass. You're quite the saint. The holy land of Mary's Law, the clone soldiers are meant to be weapons. The clone soldiers are meant to be weapons. A weapon's worth is defined by how many people it can kill. Vegapunk is a fool for not making the most of this chance. No matter, I have my own ideas. Yes, sir, your word is our command. Me, a saint? Don't be silly. I'm just a spineless pacifist. Of course, I love keeping the peace. Peace? Keeping the peace, huh? I like the sound of that. Why don't we call it them the pacifista? And thus the pacifista were born. Of course, she dragging here in a squad. All right, so we got a little insight there on how the pacifists are born, right? You know, Kuma giving up his whole soul and body and mind. Well, not yet. We're about to get there. He just eventually just allowed them to use his body to clone. All right, moving on to 1100. Again, I did read this chapter with that One Piece talk. So uh, we have a really, really well in-depth review on their live as well. All right, boom. Thank you, Bonnie. We got like Usopp and Sanji here. He's chefing it up and he remembers his homies Carrot, Onion, and I don't even know what this guy's name is. I think it's just Carrot and Onion. And this guy. I forgot all their names. Yeah. Sanji cooking vegetables, making Usopp nostalgic about the Usopp pirates, of course. Little ass kids he was finessing. Anyway. And then boom. It gets all bad. I'm afraid I'm here on business, man. It's cold. This place is sure a far cry from Punk Hazard. Just you wait. The future will be born right here. My head is overflowing with ideas. It's honestly hard to think straight. At the future location of a head. That explains how you missed it. You really should have checked every nook and cranny of the lab when you moved in. Navy Admiral Cesaro Barcelona. So it looks like they had cameras in the lab, and then that's how they knew about Kuma and the whole situation. Because I was like, how did Garcia even finesse this? The government frowns on secret backroom deals with pirates, you know. Okay, you got me, Barcelona. They sent that man Pizarro immediately. Ruined. I hate it when you get like this. Come on, I'm just doing my job. And then we have Drake right here. Host it, you know, paying attention. It's irrelevant if you consider him an ideal candidate, Vegapunk. This man is a pirate worth 2960 million on his head. You can say you are ignorant of that or simply admit you don't care. But making a fugitive the face of our clone program is out of the question. It would be an affront to the Navy's reputation. I guess this is coming from the Garcia snail. With that in mind, we have 3 additional stipulations if you want us to honor this deal of yours. Firstly, Bartholomew Kuma, you must agree to become one of the 7 warlords of the sea. A few days ago, we found ourselves a member short thanks to the exploits of a rookie named Ace. Right, so this is where we think that Ace might have fought um the old warlord. What's up, bro? What's up, lunchies? This is where we think that Ace might have speculated of fighting the old warlord, or possibly the man marked by flames. You know, who some people say, well, yeah, he's only warlord level. He got lost by Ace, but we don't know what the situation is. We know Ace did something. It cost him a warlord. Boom. It caused great turbulence in the pyro world. Someone of your caliber would be a natural choice to fill that opening and calm the seas. Our second condition, of course, Kuma's like, what did I sign up for? Our second condition is for you to undergo procedures to become a human weapon for the Navy. You're talking about modifying my body? Precisely. You already have all the traits required to be an effective warlord, so you'll become a paragon of fear for pirates come far and wide after you receive your enhancements. I second that. The Navy would love to have you on our side. Can Gazaro. Now he really on his case. You see my point? That's not at all. You aren't like other pirates, Kuma. We are well aware of your history with the Revolutionary Army. If you accept our offer, we must take precautions to ensure you never turn your power against the world government again. Which brings us to our third and final condition. You must agree to give up your free will and sense of individuality. It's crazy. Like, I'm just kind of like, that's how far we're going, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna beat Kizaro ass. Saint Saturn, that would be tantamount to killing him. This is because none of the other warlords follow orders, isn't it? If you snuff out all the humanity left in the cyborg, you have nothing but a robot. Do you really expect me to murder a man? You forget yourself. You're a military scientist, and you have no right to talk back. Like, right? Like, what are you talking about? These conditions must be met if this criminal wishes to save his daughter. It's a small price to pay considering how expensive and difficult this procedure would be. Otherwise, I have no obligation to help this girl. They really blew it with that camera and the thing. Like, niggas didn't even try to be discreet about it. Wow. This is murder. It'll be perverse to modify a human like that. I won't. Vagabond, please do it. Kuma, I've been worrying all this time, thinking it might be impossible to save Bonnie. I'm so grateful. I'll happily accept any fate so long as Bonnie is cured. And then Puma's like, damn. And then Kazaro's like, sheesh. See Bonnie running around with Sentomaro. Vegapunk, how long will it take you to finish Kuma's modification and cure his daughter? Dealing with the sapphire scales will take 6 months, but it'll take an extra year on top of that before she can be exposed to natural light. And that's a total of about a year and a half before she's cured. Kuma's modification will take 2 years at minimum. Thank goodness she really will be all better by the time she's 10. Kuma's overjoyed that he's about to sell himself. This guy's a maniac. How could we trust you to remain obedient after she's cured? Your daughter is our only leverage. I have no intention of running. Be that as it may, the world government will have to take custody of her once her treatment is complete. She'll be free after you follow through with your erasure of your personality. That would mean Kuma won't get to see Bonner after she's cured. Correct. His modifications will commence immediately. It'll be an ongoing process as he starts his tenure as a warlord and helps the government tame the seas. After his daughter is cured, any contact between them will be forbidden to ensure they don't escape. If there's any hint of defiance from any of you, I guarantee she will spend the rest of her life as a slave. He really be on demon time, Garcia. I won't try to, Kuma's like, not a slave. Can't let that happen. I won't try to see her. I swear, I only have one request. Don't tell Bonnie the truth. She can't know about her illness or that she's being kept as a hostage. I don't want her to wake up after her surgery at some soulless government facility. Take her back to Sorbet. You can keep her in the church where she grew up. If you can grant that one request, then I promise you, I won't seek her out and I'll obey without question. Kuma, willing to sacrifice all. Would I be willing to sacrifice it all? I don't know. That would have to be really my daughter. Like, if that's not really his daughter, he's just doing that for Jenny. Man, he got more heart. I'm not doing it. This is explaining some things I'm only caught up with the dub. Oh yeah, bro. This is this is recent chapters. This is like the most heavy backstory. This is like why Kuma became a warlord, why he became a robot, his involvement, all his involvement with the Revolutionary Army, pretty much his whole backstory. Very well. It makes no difference where she's kept as long as the government oversees it. Looks like we have an interesting 2 years ahead of us. Bonnie will be staying here for the next 6 months. Really? So you're staying with me? That's right. They think I may have come down with something too, so they need to run some tests. Snap. That means if she's happy, we get to be here together. Yay. Oh, this weirdo was sent tomorrow. Like, that's rude. Wow, this place has so many windowless rooms. Yes, but be careful. There's all sorts of dangerous gadgets around here. That's it. I can't create the weapon of my dreams now. Damn it. The brainwaves won't stop. Someone needs to write everything I'm thinking down. If only they could eat and use the toilet for me too. I never have to stop. I think Vegapunk did eat a devil food, right? That's why he's so smart like that. His brain just keeps like expanding. I'm so short-handed. It's maddening. I just had another Eureka moment. He's just writing everything down. Just cooking up some heat, cooking up the pacifistas, the seraphims. This is going to keep me as busy as a beaver. I wish there were 5 more of me. And this is the same cat related idiom from chapter 1062. I forgot what the homie Tifu said about that, but it's probably on the live. And then, of course, we have the montage of Bonnie and Kuma going under their operations together. They're waving at each other. You know, Bonnie's drawing pictures, really happy times. Kuma's sleeping, she's sleeping on his chest. They're bringing in stuff to the island. They're building Egghead. They're here. They're getting it done. They're getting it done. They're having a good time. Lazaro's here. He's security, but they're all having a blast. Sentamaro's here. You know what I'm saying? They're all eating together. Lazaro's like, damn, life really does suck when you're an admiral. you know, everybody's having, and then of course they're partying, and boom, we have the iconic scene of them doing the Joy Boy dance. Lazaro caught red-handed doing it. It's crazy to me. Sentomaro too, and ridiculous. Half a year later, okay, Bonnie's good. The results are good. After a year of rehabilitation, you'll be completely cured. Thank you, Vegapunk. Yeah, thanks. Once I'm all better, can I come and visit? Of course. Of course, she comes to visit, and now she wants to kill Vegapunk. Because she thinks she turned her father into a monster. Kingdom of Sorbet, Komachi, Bonnie-chan, it's been so long. Are you finally home for good? They said I'll be all better in a year. Then I'll finally be able to go outside. Right? Is that right? That's fantastic news. You always said you'd be fit as a fiddle by the time you turn 10. We got the old king here and the granny. Does this mean I'll be taking care of you again, Bonnie? Granny Connie? She's now probably like 100. We would be more than happy to take care of her, Kuma. Yeah, you can count on us. Thank you. I'll leave her in your hands. I'm still a pirate after all. If I stay, I won't be good for the kingdom. I don't think I'll be back for at least a year. What? That long? I'll write tons of letters. Okay. The next time I see you, we'll both be able to sail the seas and reach the horizon. I can't wait. I want to travel all sorts of places together. I love to take you. And of course, we enter in Cypher Pole. Please leave the rest to us, Kuma-san. Who's that? Cypher Pole number 8, Intelligent Agent Alpha. And we also speculated that each Cypher Pole division is like a different type of kind of like military team. How 9 is like the undercover assassins, and 8 might be the kind of hush hush squad, the scientific, information security squad. You know what I mean? I'm a nurse. The doctor ordered me to take care of Bonnie-chan during her recovery. I'll check her temperature daily, make sure she takes her medicine, and monitor for any changes. My name is Alpha. Nice to meet you, Bonnie-chan. No suspicious individuals be allowed near her during recovery. Please remember to bring identification with you if you plan on visiting. That's such a pain. And what's that building you're putting up in front of the church? Those are our accommodations. Kind of like what building? This building? And then she pulls something. Don't forget, a child's skull is such a fragile thing. And crushes. And then Tifu actually did change that. Crushes the A tile. I understand I'm not coming back. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so glad you were born. Really? And then Kuma's laughing. He's just happy to have done his deed for Bonnie. Take care. The pirates of the world were utterly shocked when the infamous tyrant Bartholomew Kuma suddenly became an absolute obedient member of the Seven Warlords. Young master, there's a new warlord. Now we got the flash of all the warlords coming in. And this part is actually mad cold, not gonna cap. This is where you have Dolphy. He's looking at damn, what's her name? Can't remember the little girl's name here. I say it all the time too, which is crazy. But you got Dolphy. The Kuma tyrant sounds like another villain has come into play. Kuma the tyrant sounds like another villain has come into play. You know, Dolphy laughs. You got Robin and Crocodile. What do you think? I couldn't care less. Have you taken care of those idiots who spotted our rain-making ship yet? This is reference to the hidden ship from chapter 12. And I think this is why Crocodile always thinks he's taking L's because there's like a rain ship involved. Or the rain's fucking him up. And then, of course, we have Mihawk, taking out some random, rinky-dink ship. He's concerned, of course, because he's always concerned. He looks as big as Whitebeard. Kobe, who do you reckon is stronger, me or him? You, of course, Obita-sama. It's like, she was letting Whitebeard go crazy. She's always looking for big ass motherfuckers. And then Ace is here, looking young as hell. So they finally found a replacement. That's great news, Jinbei. Considering the circumstances, you're the last person I expect to say that. I'm still reading the details about him. Right. So we don't know again if Ace beat a warlord. Trying to figure it out. Of course, Blackbeard, Whitebeard, Marco. Everybody's all together. Squatted up. A happy family. He's a former king. This is on top of the reigning king we already have in our ranks. The power world really is changing. Their business doesn't affect us. I follow no man's orders. Princess, it's essential that you keep track of information like this, right? Key. And then, of course, Gecko Mori's laid out. They say he's a paw-palmed man. That doesn't exactly sound frightening, does it? Well, he's already a warlord, so he's got to be strong enough to make the cut, Moria-sama. Dragon, he's sick. No, the warlords answer directly to the government. Kuma-sama would never work for them. Yes, he would. I know Dragon feels like shit. Like, damn, I just sent one of my number 3 top guys. Now he's going to be a slave for the government. Like, Dragon, you are just not keeping care of your squad. That is for sure. Dear Bonnie, I'm still at sea as I write this. We see Kuma's flag is her drawing, fire. I've become quite well known and it's getting harder and harder to sail in peace, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing my best to find interesting travel destinations for you for when you turn 10. It'll be a long journey to deliver this. Please take care. He's talking to the bird. I hope everyone back home is doing as well as I am. Bartholomew Kuma, come in. You have new commands from the government. Uh-oh. I made him mad. And of course, you see Luffy on his island, running away from tigers. What is your current location? I'm in the East Blue. What are my orders? So now we see Luffy pulling up on Fuyoshi Village, right? And then we see the color spreads of everybody. It's tough. Yeah, it's first time we also seen Ace and Sabo, I think, in the same page. What they were doing currently, It's crazy. All right, now we are here. Chapter 1101, the new recent chapter. Thank you, everybody that's been tapped in this whole time to the new chapter. I haven't read this one yet, so this is the brand new one. We last left off with, oh boy, pulling up on Luffy. So now about to see what's really going down. Okay. We got this nice album cover spread here. Yeah, this is crazy right here. A little 5 Vegapunks here. 6 of them. Yeah, they snapped. 3 years ago, Mount Palubo, Kingdom of Goa, East Blue, Luffy's hometown. Gum Gum. Axe. Chapter 1101, Dear Bonnie. Looks like he's breaking a rock. Okay. You know, the animals are like, ah. And then we see Kuma sees this. He has a flashback of Dragon. You seem familiar with this island. Not only that, but when I went to stretch my legs earlier, I found a remote village on the outskirts. There was a young boy there. If you keep talking about this, you may as well kill me yourself. Question mark? What do you mean? A child is their parents' weak spot. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm sorry, I forget what I saw. Okay, admitting that Luffy is his son. Luffy always pulling up on somebody. Ain't ain't he right? Well, yeah, this is Kuma pulling up on Luffy. 3 years ago. This is a year before he set sail, so he's about 16 here. You know, he's like one more year before he's about to head out and tear up the world. I'm sorry, I forget what I saw. What an awesome finishing move. I'll save it when I'm up against a super strong enemy after I set sail and get my crew. I gotta be ready for when someone tries to take them away. I won't ever let that happen, but if anyone tries it, blam, I'll give them a gum gum axe to the face. Pretty cool, right? Talk to the animals. Don't worry, I won't eat wimps. Monkey D. Luffy, age 16, boy. Swole. Ring, ring, ring. Hmm? Pop. Now he's out of there. Who's there? Where? What was that feeling just now? It gave me chills. A little bit of a little bit of early hockey. No, just kidding. I bet there's still some tough opponents around here. I'm gonna whoop them all before I set sail. Some pirates fled after raiding a nearby merchant ship. You order her to blow those lowlifes out the water. They came out of nowhere. We need to get the wounded to the nearest hospital. Okay, Kuma, come in. What are you doing? This looks like he's trying to help these people he just blasted. I'll go ahead with them. The rest of you should follow as soon as you can. Thank you so much. We thought they weren't going to make it. Kuma, respond immediately. Turn yourselves in. Wait, we didn't mean nothing by it. We'll give everything back. Everybody fork over all your loot. It ain't worth our lives. So I guess he's like playing both sides, healing people, but they're pretending to take them down. Makes sense. Something I thought he would do. Another letter. Dear Bonnie, the world is full of beauty that can't be captured in photos or picture books. I long to see your bright, smiling face as we experience such wonders for yourself. Meanwhile, in the kingdom of Sorbet, is it here yet? 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 How about now? Come on. I'm sure he's very busy with work. That or the news who keep messing up. But Daddy said he'd write a whole bunch of letters. Now, dear letters have to go along. Track out, One will turn up sooner or later, Bonnie. You'll see. Cuckoo, thud, flat, flat. What do we hear? Newspaper behind another heartwarming letter. Put this in the church's mailbox. Yes, ma'am. Is it a letter? Nah, just the morning paper. Okay, so we knew she was keeping the letters. Another one. How many does this make? He's sending around 10 a month, so that's a fair few. How's he even finding so much to write about? To Bonnie. Ugh. How mushy can you get? Pairs it up. One last thing, Bonnie. You're probably sick of me saying this. I love you so much. Yeah, let's spar. Again, come on, Bonnie. How about some Jenga instead? I said I want to fight. I'll be sure to write again soon. Bonnie-chan, it's time for your medicine. My Majesty? That core Bonnie was huge just now, right? Yuck. Does the medicine have to be this bitter? That just means it's working. As if this is just some horrid lemon-flavored placebo. Hey, Granny Connie, why we're hiding Bonnie's abilities again? To be safe, what they say, a talented hawk hides its claws. Right, right. Okay. Navy Science Lab 8, amazing doctor. I can't believe you did it. Now we just have to lift the brain in lab using the island clouds. About half of what you see here is holographic. I had a plan for Punk Hazard to be like this. I must admit That cut suits you. I feel light as a feather. Kuma, I heard you're going to lose your sense of individuality. I wonder which of us has the most checkered fate. The human that lacks free will or the clone that doesn't? Knock it off, Stussy. You're just as human as the rest of us, right? What exactly should I expect? When my personality is erased, I'll put it like this. You may already had a reputation for being totally obedient, but what would you do if you were asked to kill a child? Well, what it means is you'll lose not only your memories, but any empathy or humanity holding you back from fulfilling such a command. That being said, you should retain some degree of free will until the process is fully complete. That'll give you roughly 1 more year. Another letter? I'll keep writing until I run out of time. Bonnie deserves to know how I feel. I want to send her a whole lifetime's whole worth of love before this year is over. Damn. And I knew they were keeping the letters to it. I'm like, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. How sweet. Bonnie's almost 9 now. I wonder how big she's gotten. You think she's changed a lot? Ha ha. I don't know when you'll get this letter, but happy birthday, Bonnie. I'm back at Vegapunk's lab. Things are busy around here. Happy birthday, Bonnie. Congratulations. Granny Connie made an extra special giant pizza for you. Woohoo, thanks. I love it. So good. Nothing. There's still no letter. Daddy, it's 9 now. You said you're right. And so another half year has passed without a single letter reaching the church. Revolutionary Army AQ. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Kuma came to the rescue again. Yeah, it's just like all those other times. Revolutionary Army focuses were on the ropes. Then he swooped in to save us at the last minute. After that, he left without saying a word. So Baltigo, if Kuma wishes not to be followed, we have to respect that. Kuma-san, I'm sure he has his reasons for keeping us in the dark. I'm all better. Look, the stones are completely gone. I can finally go outside. Not a chance, Bonnie Jones. You must stay built. We've been told to keep you under supervision until your 10th birthday. You liar. Vegabook said I'd be fine after a year. And that was a year ago. I forbid it. Alpha and the others are government intelligence agents. What? Shh. They let it slip while they were getting drinks in town. Apparently, your disease has been cured for a while now. Really? We must be missing something. Why would they keep a perfectly healthy young girl trapped inside for another 6 months? I also found it hard to believe that Koopman would have sent a single letter. Yeah. Okay, now they're starting to see the truth. I've already sorted everything out with Guillermo and the others. Head for the port, Bonnie. Sail the seas and go find your father. Can I really do it? Yogo and the rest aren't your average fishermen. They're a strong pack of hooligans. I'm sure the pirates and sea beasts will turn pale once they see them in action. They'll be there to help you find Kuma. I'm going back to the palace. I see. Take care. I feel like they're about to kill the old granny. I think she just made herself big. So this is the outside world. There's so much dirt and grass. Look at the sky. There's the sun. Bonnie's actually walking outside. It's really a miracle. Oh no, is she pretending to be old? I don't know. It's a miracle. There really is a God. I never thought I'd see the day. Okay. Bonnie, over here. Yoko, toss potato. Look, everyone, I'm really outside. Where's Bonnie? I just saw the Queen Dowager outside. What the hell is going on? It's me, Bonnie. You lying old prune. Set sail. Wow. We made the ship look like a pizza for you. Right. They just pretty much made her a whole pirate crew. Hold it right there. Alpha found us. You think you can get away from me? I'll beat you within an inch of your life. Enough of this charade. I'll keep you chained up day and night. That'll make things much easier. She's flying towards us. I was ordered to eliminate any accomplices. That's one of the 6 powers. Hey, Daddy, what did Nika look like? No one knows. He's having a flashback. Distorted future. Bonnie? But they say, oh no, I think I'm supposed to go up here. Give me a Nika-ish future. The government will soon receive word that their hostage Bonnie escaped to find her father. Like Luffy and the others, her vessel would gain fame. It will go from a humble fishing boat to an infamous pirate ship in the new era, a young girl heading for the future. Distorted future. So she smacks old girl Bonnie, but they say his body was all rubbery. And there was no limit to what he could do in a fight. Okay, so that's the completing of the flashback. All right, so Bonnie socks old girl, escapes. Woo! And sets out to find her daddy, just like Luffy does. Or, well, that's not why Luffy sets out. Doctor asks, give me a Nika-ish future. Excuse me? Socks her. Damn, it's still really messed up though that she kept all those letters. I'm like, damn, son. But at least she got the memories back. Woo! And that's it. That's a wrap on the backstory. My thing is like, what is this ability? Has Bonnie always been able to just change the size of her body? I thought that she had the age fruit. I'm like, when could she make her hand bigger? She Luffy, she got Luffy powers. Well, y'all, they're still kind of in this backstory. They haven't really fully wrapped it up yet. We still don't know what's gonna go down with Saint Garcia. But still, good to see the full kind of resolution of how Bonnie escaped. This was also, like we said in that review at that One Piece talk, this is really the only backstory that has been like this close to the present. You know what I mean? Like it has kind of brought you full circle to see where the journey begins. Um, but I'm still kind of trying to figure out why Kuma pulled up to the island. You know what I mean? Because he pulled up with Dragon, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Like they see the Gum Gum attack. Puma's on the island. I guess this is just like a little flashback right here. You seem familiar with this island. Not only that, but when I went to stretch my legs earlier, I found a remote village on the outskirts. There was a young boy there. If you keep talking about this, may have to kill me yourself. And then that's when he's like trying to pretend like he didn't remember. So I guess he just came in to check on Dragon's son real quick, and then he left to go help some people or destroy some pirates and pretend to help some people. Oh, I don't even have the thing up. Yeah, that makes sense. He just was checking on Luffy, I guess, real quick before he had to go do something. Well, all right, y'all. A nice little chapter. Hopefully, we get back into the boxing. It's good to know all this info, of course. And with that, y'all stay tuned for this new debate video coming next Sunday, top 10 of JJK, and I'll see y'all then.